That's interesting. Damn, that was fast, Dallas. What is BTTF? I'm not... What is that, Dallas? What's that short for? I can't remember. MZ, you ready to rock? Okay, that's cool. Hey, Pixie, how are you? Good to see you. No, actually, I like Back to the Future 3 quite a bit. I like 1 and 3 the most. 2, I think, is really just fucking bizarre. I like the whole Wild West, going back to the Old West thing, because some of that was actually filmed in Arizona. Cool. What does everybody else feel about Back to the Future? I don't know. I feel like 2 is so haphazard. Like, at least 3, to me, ties everything together, I guess. I don't know. I just thought 2 was so convoluted. I was like, what the hell is going on? I was trying to think. It's funny because... It's funny to me because I think I was in high school when the second one came out. And I took a date to see the movie. And I couldn't think, like, at the time I'm sitting in the movie theater watching the movie. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't really know what's worse at this point. The person I'm with or the movie I'm seeing. James Taylor, I'm a steamroller for you, baby. Said my mother. Thank you, Jesse. Although she said Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Did you know he has a reality show? No, Mom, I didn't know that. I had no fucking idea. But thank you for telling me. Good old Mom. Yeah, Back to the Future 3, where Doc Brown's a blacksmith. That's what we're talking about, Pixie. Dallas says that his dad does not like the third one in comparison to the first 2. No, Not much, Speedy. How you doing? Hey, Antonio. How are you? Hey, Margaret. Good to see you. So I didn't get Margaret. I haven't gotten to everybody's comment yet. Please don't feel bad. It's not personal. I just haven't gotten there yet. My last couple of days have been really busy. I look like what? Anyways, guys, we're talking about Back to the Future movies here for whatever reason. What is my zodiac sign? Shit. Absolute shit. Thank you very much for playing. Next contestant, come on down. Larry Soulcactus. Hey, Stretch, what's up? No. But, much respect to Hugh Jackman, though. Thank you, I appreciate that. No, Dominic, I do not take requests. Channel is an open forum for players wanting to get advice on their tonal direction or playing direction, or if they're having issues meeting people to hook up with for bands, or they're having problems in their bands, or writing or recording songs, or getting gigs. This is the place. For everything else, elsewhere. Go west, my son. What? Dallas, that has nothing to do with our current conversation here. Livy 008. You could have a better shout out if you get a name that's better read, I guess. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you for that, Matt. Thank you, Pixie. Thank you, Dallas. What's your opinion on Piazza? I don't like them, Dallas, to be honest. I don't know. Here comes the sun. Thank you, Shroom Dude. Yeah, well, I got my stitches out today, gang, so all good. Reindeer games, what's up? Hey, Reindeer Games, can you tell me who played Rudolph's little girlfriend in the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer special? Riddle me that. I want to see if you live up to your name. Austin, what's up? Sweet, just a normal like soap bar set? If so, you'll enjoy the hell out of those. Those are fucking fantastic. Really nice, clear as a bell. Really great shit, man. Austin, what kind of amp you play through? You got something hand wired you're going to be playing those through? That's what I want to know. You're 35? So you don't know the answer? You don't know, huh? They still show it every year though, man. You live here in the States. I have a feeling they show it all around the world though. Hey Pixie, do you know Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer little girlfriend's name in the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer special? Oh, you got two Friedmans? Good for you. That'll do it. What do you got? Like a dirty little Shirley and something else? Or like the little pink taco? What do you got? That's not what you think it is, folks. It's an amplifier. Austin G, got it. Ding, 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 ding. Austin G, got it. It's Clarice, yeah. Way to go, Reindeer Games. What'd you ask Google? Greetings, Turkey. What's up? You got it, Pixie Clarice, yeah. some Credence. Know any Deep Purple? You got a Jakey Lee signature and a pink taco? Dude, he was pretty on top of it at the Ozzy thing, man. I was really impressed. Those are some good amps, dude. Way to rock that shit. When you getting the P90s installed? Dallas, why don't you play both back to back? Do you got a local guitar center? You could try both of them back to back, and then that'll give you your answer whether or not you want to spend the money and get something now or hold off and put some more shekels away and get something better later. That's what I would do, man. You might also want to try one of those Epiphone cornets or Crestwoods. They look like this, except the horns are more round. There's an artist named Laura Cox. She plays one. She's from Paris. She kicks ass. If you guys haven't checked out Laura Cox, I really urge you to check her out. She is just a bitchin' guitar player, singer, songwriter. Yeah, I figured you'd like that Pixie Knickers Pink Taco. Yeah, it's actually an amplifier made by a company. I wouldn't even begin to compare Zakk Wylde to Jakey Lee. I don't think that's a comparison. I think that's more of a contrast. I mean, look, here's the deal. Anybody that's played with Ozzy, like solo Ozzy, is fucking brilliant, in my opinion. I don't care who it is. If it's Jason Becker, if it's Jakey Lee, if it's Brad Gillis, they're all incredible. I mean, dude, you're going after Randy Rhoads. That's the top of the fucking mountain. How do you think that you're going to compare with that? You can't. Very difficult. But those guys, now even Zakk Wylde included, all did a brilliant fucking job as far as I'm concerned. And they all deserve more than their 15 minutes. I gotta call it like I see it. That's the way I see that shit. No, Brad Gillis got screwed. Did he even get an invite to the Ozzy thing? He didn't, did he? Is he still alive? I thought he was still alive, right? Is Jason Becker still alive? Dude, I don't keep tabs on these guys. I honestly didn't know that Jakey Lee was still alive. I know, shame on me, right? Like I said, that's not the music that I follow. So I wouldn't know, you know? Okay, you and you, buy a sticker. Either that or send me an internet treat. Yeah, dude. And the only person that was like really like from what I understand on his side backed him up was Rudy Sarzo. Rudy was there for him and gave him the support that Brad needed, which I thought was really fucking cool. Thank you, Reindeer Games. You rock. I appreciate it very much. No, dude, I can't answer that. I'm not a parent. Chandler M, just so we're clear, I'd rather eat a bowl of dog shit than play John Mayer, like fucking ever. It's a John Mayer free zone, bud. Sorry if that hurts some of your feelings, but yeah, I don't really care for the guy at all. I'm sorry. You think he's better than Eric Clapton? You think John Mayer's better than Eric Clapton? Dude, how much weed have you been smoking, dude? Sniff a little bit more glue. Dude, you're on crack. I'm ejecting you from the room, dude. It's not even fucking close, buddy. John Mayer wishes he could call up Eric Clapton's asshole and live there. That's what's so funny about that. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Pixie. Like, what the hell, man? I wouldn't make that statement, like, forget here and forget my feelings towards the man. I wouldn't make that statement out anywhere. No, man, Jeff Beck doesn't get as much love as the others. It's unfortunate. It's because he was an instrumentalist. If he had like actual songs, I mean, not that he doesn't have actual songs of music. Yes, they're songs, they're tunes. When you come down to it, it's really a piece of music. It's not necessarily a song the way that you'd sing, Good Day Sunshine by the Beatles, right? Or like maybe Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel. Those are songs to me. People can sing them. It's really hard to hum to somebody because we've ended as lovers. Like, that shit just doesn't have the same weight, unfortunately. That's why he doesn't get the same recognition. But, I mean, as far as, like, as far as playability and his contribution to music, it's unparalleled, in my opinion. I mean, Jeff Beck was a brilliant artist. 2017, Hollywood. Good to see you. And the other thing about, yes, Phil, Jeff Beck was very cool. The other thing about Jeff Beck was his integrity was through the roof. He'd tell you if something was bullshit. Just like I kind of do. That's kind of why he walked out on the Yardbirds. He was, Jeff was a very temperamental guy. And he just didn't give a fuck. You know, if something rubbed him the wrong way, he'd tell you to fuck off and go about his business. Yeah, Eric Johnson. Again, you know, like, Eric can actually sing though, like a few songs, right, Austin? I mean, it's, you know, is it? I mean, it's almost the same thing with Santana, but Santana's managed to get some really good singers and write some really good songs. Otherwise, Carlos would be just again in the same category as a Jeff Beck or whatever. But I mean, like, dude, how many times a day is that song "Smooth" with Rob Thomas singing vocals played on radio stations across this country every day? Quite a few, right? What was a day in the life? I think I missed something here. Yeah, you're right, Eric. Yeah, he was big into doing a day in the life by the Beatles. I saw him do it in Illinois at the Crossroads Festival in 2007. It was absolutely blistering. One of the coolest things I've ever seen in concert, for sure. Yeah, I like old Kiss, like Hotter Than Hell days. You know, I had an Ace Frehley action figure. I remember one Halloween, my cousin and a couple of my neighbor friends dressed up as members of the Kiss outfit or Kiss band because they had those plastic costumes that came in a box and they had Kiss. So I think one was Ace Frehley, another one was Peter Criss, another one was Gene Simmons or something like that. It was really funny. Not me, I was a Shogun Warrior. I think I was the Incredible Hulk the year before that, which is funny, or Spider-Man. I don't know. Come, kids, gather round. We'll talk about Halloween time on the North Shore of Chicago back in the 70s with Little Larry. Thanks, Pix. I want to say Canoe Gaming, but I don't think that's it. No Canoes is good Canoes. You're whatever Canoes. Fuck. Lou Reed? I'm not a Lou Reed fan, actually. Lou Reed to me was a very strange dude. And I don't mean like strange like in the way, you know, Poindexter feeling hot, hot, hot was once in the New York Dolls kind of strange. or you know, say Iggy Pop kind of strange. thank you, Margaret. And I appreciate you supporting the shorts. Kiss from a Rose? Oh, by Seal. Yeah, that's a good song. I'm not going to play it, though, because I don't know it. Does anybody have any guitar tone questions? Or any of the other questions that I might post about? Soul King? No, Soulcactus. All one word. Okay, how does the tone knob actually change the tone? What does it do? What does it cut out? Like on the amplifier or the guitar, Dallas? No, you're good, man. Mick Taylor, Reindeer Games on Sticky Fingers. Mick Taylor was the lead guitar player on that whole record. He played slide. I base a lot of my lead playing off of his lead playing. If you listen to like Goat's Head Soup and you hear Mick playing lead guitar, and you'll be like, yeah, Larry kind of does sound like that a little bit. Yeah. So Dallas, your bass question is, oh, on the guitar? Okay, so listen. All right, I will turn off everything. Here's what it's going to do. It's full up now. You don't want that much treble, you just roll it back a little. Seasoned players, they will use their tone knob on their guitars. Sometimes I don't like this much treble, I'll roll it back. I don't want that much, so. So now if I roll my treble all the way up, Dallas. There's more mids and highs present than there were before. Hopefully you heard it. Oh yeah, Omar, yeah, sure. I think I did last night on the program, actually. I don't know what you mean, dude. Mendez, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're asking me exactly. You could get some like little Fender. I don't know who makes a really small amplifier. Maybe like Orange or Fender or Vox, Pixie. You'll definitely need an amp for an electric guitar. You could start off with one of those. As far as strings, I recommend Ernie Ball Slinkies. Try nines. Well, basically the idea is it's taking treble off, adding in the bass. You know. The heaviest music I listen to is probably old Black Sabbath. Hey, Doobie710. No, I'm not playing requests, dude. Sorry. Have I ever been to an important concert in my life? As an attendee or a player? You thought Elvis was a horrible guitar player? Well, that's why you had Scotty Moore. If Elvis didn't need help in the guitar department, Scotty Moore would never have been there. Scotty Moore was the real guitar player for Elvis. Elvis was just like, you know, he could play, but he wasn't like, yeah, he wasn't. And then he wasn't like guitarist extraordinaire or anything like that. He definitely wasn't a studio guy. They hooked him up with all the studio guys. Because up till that point, he was just himself. He just had him and his acoustic guitar. He didn't get the band till he was at Sun Studios, Sun Records. That's when they like started, you know, pumping some money into him. Yeah, I mean, the one I saw back in 07 was amazing. I think after that, I don't know. Probably, yeah, they probably had some overlook. Hi, Lob. Or do you go by Loeb? No, only on like video stuff, and I never went to see Ringo's All Star Band thing. I viewed that as just kind of like sad, actually. Like me personally, like I would never want to be a part of something like that. I don't care how bad I needed the money. I'd rather do something else. I mean, I get it. Like those people, they still want to hear that music and those songs. I think it's sad. I really do. He does. I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm just saying, like, I think it's sad, dude. I'm not a huge Ringo Starr fan. I think he's a great drummer. I think he was a great drummer for the Beatles. Am I drinking Tang? No, dude, I never drank Tang, even as a kiddie. I'm drinking simple orange juice. You know, the brand that Donald Sutherland pimps for. You know, Kiefer's father. Anybody listen to Kiefer Sutherland? Peace out, Dallas. Have a good night. Be cool. Buenas noches to you, Juan. ¿Qué pasa, señor? What about my generation? What about your generation? What generation are you? Wolfgang? Am I a secret Twisted fan? I don't know what you mean by that. Simply Orange Rocks? Yeah, it does, Kevin. Thank you. Thanks, Pixie. There's a little Who for you. Omar Twisted Sister? That's what I thought you meant. No, I'm not a Twisted Sister fan, but I remember their music videos. You know, they were popular when I was in high school, so I used to see, what do you want to do with your life? I want to rock! Like, you'd see that shit on MTV, like, round the clock. And it had the dipshit from Animal House in the video, Needlemeyer. I don't know if anybody recalls that dude from Animal House, but that was the guy that was just like, "Is that a punch pin on your uniform? Is that on your uniform? Drop and give me 20. The guy's gotta like do it in the fucking horse shit. It's gross. Dude, how old do you think I fucking am, man? Jesus Christ. Do you actually think I'm fucking Wolverine? Holy shit, man. Do you know how old I would have to be to play in a band in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s? I'd be a fuckload older than I am right now, man. Can I play some Nickelback? No, I don't think I'm old enough. Eric's on top of it. Eric Fry. See if you can guess what I am now. A zit. Get it? Pixley, are you going nuts yet? Alright, well, I will answer the question. Since I only began playing professionally in 1993 out in bars. And so I think that negates that question then, right? Because I was never in a band in the 60s, 70s, or 80s. So it'd have to be like in the 90s or the 2000s or 2010 to 2015. Because that was the last time I played like gigs with a band was 2015. I moved here, hooked up with a band that needed a lead player, did the whole all-nighter with them for a Friday and a Saturday night gig with them, and they wanted me to join the group, but I was like, no, dude. I hated playing with them. They were not cool. I mean, the band that I liked the best, I actually like when I joined the Stones band, I actually really liked that band a lot. It wasn't until we replaced the drummer where the guy that would recite his resume joined the group, and he was just a holy terror. I mean, first of all, he was a blow freak. I mean, he was just a constant annoyance. He definitely thought he was the bee's knees. So like he killed the whole thing for me, and I told the other guitar player whose band it was, I said, dude, you know what? I know this is your thing, but if you hire this guy, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare for everybody. I just want you to know that going into it. So you do what you want, but I'm telling you, if you hire this guy, he's gonna be a nightmare to deal with. And he was, because I left the band. And somebody else left the band, and then he left the band because he was asked to. Patrick McCarthy, I'm in Arizona. VR action videos, Motorhead? I don't think so. Hey, Bo Walters, what's up? What's my favorite band? Led Zeppelin. You don't need to write that 3 times. Once will do it sufficiently. Thank you very much. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over my fucking dick. What? Sorry. Is that the advice you came for this evening? Lost my thought process there. Oh well, fuck it. 2 cheers in a bucket, motherfuck it. Take it to the limit. Larry Gibbs, please stop asking for that song. I don't know it anymore. I don't remember how to play it. It is not an easy song to play. That much I can tell you. That much I remember. But since you're here all the time, Larry, I'll give you some of this. That's all, folks. With it good. Crack that whip. There, I know Devo. Give a happy slap. Do I look like I play new wave? I can't get me no satisfaction. You know what, dude? I saw them on Saturday Night Live when I was a kid, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? They were playing Satisfaction by the Stones, and I thought it was the worst thing I've ever fucking heard in my life. I did not understand what I was seeing or hearing, and now I get it, but back then, no. I looked at my brother, and I was just like, dude, what is this nonsense? He's like, Larry, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. 2 tears in a bucket, motherfucker. Excelsior! Upward and onward, people. Thanks, Jeff. I'm not drinking. Just orange juice. I don't drink. Honky tonk intro. I don't know what that is, man. Yeah, Jeff L., you were kicked because you were basically rude to the host. You'd much rather hear Devo than the Stones? Okay. Then, dude, honestly, this is probably not going to be the right channel for you. Oh, wow, I feel a whole Stone set coming on. Hang on a second. Eat a dick, Pam. That's from Shrinking, the TV show on Apple, which if you haven't watched it, you should watch it because it's fucking hysterical. Harrison Ford is so funny in that show. Which one did you want, Colton? The 86 one's like... about the Blues Tour one? What do you want the one that he does currently? Which Crossroads did you want exactly? Thanks, Pixie. Hood particles. Do I like Borderland? I don't know what you're asking me, dude. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I didn't know what you were asking, Hood. Can I call you Hood for short? Thank you, D4V3. Dude, that would make a good Star Wars droid's name. Thank you, Pixie. By the way, folks, that's your improvised theater for the week. Just kidding. Well, at least for this string. What amp am I using? Munster. Like Herman Munster, right? Got it. I use it. Sorry, I actually like the Munsters. I use the Swart SDR Tremolo 5-watt tube amp. If you go to Swart Amps, you can look it up. STR Tremolo. I use Soulcactus mods, which are not listed on the website. You have to email Swart Amps and say, hey, I like Larry Soulcactus's tone. I want to get an STR Tremolo with Soulcactus mods. I don't get anything for pimping the amp except a crispy high five, and I don't know how much it is. But that's the deal. And if you go down to the Dropbox of Read More, all my gear's listed below there. If you go to the homepage of my YouTube channel, you can go to postings, and I have a picture of the amp and my pedal board. Aren't you Iron Man? Sometimes. We believe in you. Thank you. It's exhausting. Thanks, Gregory. I will tell Pepper you stopped by. You're welcome, Monster. Alright, guys. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I stream twice a day live. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. If you want to support me, you can buy a sticker or super sticker while you're in stream. That helps me. That money goes directly to me, most of it. If you want to find my tunes, you can go to my patreon.com/Larry Soulcactus. You'll find my songs up there. And if you want to follow me over on the Instagram, I post content over there too. A little bit different than the shit that's here, but more or less the same. I don't know. Anyways, you guys have a good night. Be good to yourselves. Be good to the ones around you. Thank you, Pixie. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you, Monster. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you, DV43. Thank you, Hood Particles. That's a cool name. Colton Lily. Wolfgang. Mauricio, David. Seth. Nando. Isaac. VR Action. Alex. Larry Gibbs. All right, cool. You guys be cool. Austin G, thank you very much. Be cool. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, all right? Peace out. Please support the shorts. Thank you very much. You too.